So we found this girl named Annabelle from the streets of Deep Ellum at Easy Slider, where we're hanging out today.
Mean streets.
And she is from the D.C. area, originally from Boulder, Colorado, which Modern Market, which fucked us both over. She loves it. It's cool, though. And so she loves baseball. She's a Natty Bo fan, so we introduced her to our Natty Bo, Lone Star. And how did you like it?
It was excellent.
You loved it?
5.5 out of 10.
Would you move to Texas just for me and the Lone Star?
That would be a solid note, Chase.
It's a hard pass.
It's a hard pass? Okay, gotcha. So she's here for some wind energy...
Renewable Earth
energy.
X conference
Yeah.
in Fair Park. Dallas is hosting that the next few days.
Right.
And she's got a real job, unlike us, and she does some real shit. Unlike the salespeople in her company, she thinks they don't do real shit.
And she's got to get to a movie.
Yeah, it's
and
real
tacos.
important. So we're gonna,
what is your favorite baseball memory?
Hey, can we at least roll the song? Because I feel like our show's not starting until I hear the song in my ears.
No, we're good. We'll roll it here.
Roll the damn song.
So what is your
roll the song.
Roll
the song. I need it's.
Well, hello and welcome to Cold Beers and Curveballs, episode 61.
You don't have to say welcome again. We were already talking to our fans.
Oh, we are. So we have Annabelle.
Just say, hey, welcome back.
Annabelle,
we made you listen to this bullshit song.
From the D.C. area. We made you listen to a bullshit song, Boulder, Colorado. And she's here for Renewable Energy X, right?
Earth X, yeah.
Earth X. It's a renewable energy thing here at Fair Park. And she is a huge Baltimore Orioles fan, which is hard to find these days.
I'm sorry about your life.
Yeah. So what is your best Baltimore Orioles memory besides the Natty Bo?
So besides the Natty Bo, my mom was turning 60, and we went to O's Stadium in Baltimore. We were probably like sitting close to left field, super close to the field. Somebody hit like...
Did those tickets cost $5?
Oh yeah, 100%. They were like $12.50.
Was this when the riots were going on and they were like $1 tickets?
Well,
we want some fans.
When are the riots not going on?
When
in
are the riots?
I mean,
she gets
it's
it.
Always $12.
Was it about
tickets.
a year ago? You still lived over there in Northern Virginia?
No, this is like probably 4 years ago. So anyway, somebody hits like a foul ball over, and my dad, who's 6'4", is like standing right by the kind of, not the fence,
I'm
but
really scared for Thanksgiving this year. How to meet a 6'4" man.
So he's huge, and basically he sees the ball coming, puts his hands up. This other old guy and
tries to tackle him.
I mean, yeah, they basically like get into it. They fall to the ground, which is pretty funny because they're both like old and not in shape. My dad like emerges victorious, hates sports, but my mom is super stoked, and it was really romantic and fun. And
so it's like the old school, like
it was
medieval
romantic.
Times,
it was
chivalry
kind
night
of.
for his lady.
Yeah, he like
at
caught a
ballpark.
baseball. He doesn't give a shit about baseball.
Fend off a bear with his bare arms to get this baseball for you.
He was like,
my
"Well,
lady,
fuck
here's your
you."
baseball.
Right. Yeah, I mean, I like the story. It's way better than what I was telling her about when I stopped calling my dad and went to Bruce because he flung a fly ball like a little pansy.
That would be
so
unfortunate. You don't want
you've
your dad
had
to
your
do
second
that.
Miller Lite, or your second Lone Star, sorry, rather. How is the Lone Star compared to the Natty Bo?
Tastes the same.
Oh, I feel like that's a loaded question, but yeah, they all taste the same.
They're all the same.
PBR, they're all the same.
Natty Bo is like Maryland's. I mean, is there
Maryland's Lone Star?
Yeah. Like, would you say that?
Well, what if Lone Star is the
Natty Bo?
Yeah, I mean,
that is a loaded question.
Which
is there
came
more to
first?
do than crab cakes in football?
Which came first? We got to look it up.
Yeah, there's a lot of good bands in Baltimore. You could get mugged.
I like All Time
There's okay, yeah, I didn't know they were from Baltimore.
Low. Yeah, they're from Maryland.
The only thing I know
Or
about
from Maryland.
Baltimore is from The Wire.
So we're
Literally everything.
If I had $1 for
Are
every
you a
time
fighting
somebody
turtle?
told me
Are you a
that.
fighting turtle?
No.
True
No.
story.
They're
I've never
not-
watched The
they're not
Wire.
good. You what?
I've never
yeah,
watched
neither
The
have
Wire.
I. Right, but I hear that all the time.
So
Why
you're from the
Damn it,
DC
Everett.
area, though. Have you changed
Carry
allegiances
on.
to Nationals or?
Well, so I never really had allegiances to the Nationals. Like, they were okay, right?
Yeah.
They were good.
And they came
maybe.
around 2008, which is kind of after you form fandom.
I still really enjoyed the O's. I mean, not in 2008.
Would you rather call me or would you rather call Chris Davis right now?
Yes, I have
Call
listened
her
to that.
daddy is always a good one.
No, I'm not gonna lie. It is terrible, and it's like number 1 on iTunes.
It's
but
the
I
Gluck
digress.
9000. Right?
Yeah, that is so insane.
I think it's what you think in your mind, but they say it.
Is it? Is it what you think in your mind? 'Cause
I mean,
it's
I don't
not.
know. I'm not a girl. Like, I've listened to the show. Like, I think some of their tips are cool. Like, hey, how are you gonna like meet these two people at Easy Slider and try to take them home? You get them on your podcast.
that's
yeah. You haven't listened to that
So
episode.
my
It's-
internal dialogue is definitely that's what's happening.
Is it?
How
Yeah.
do I
No,
meet
that's
two
not-
random dudes in Dallas? And
yeah, and the cooler one is the chubby one, right? Like, it's like you can either go home with
always
Tim Allen or Seth
Tim
Rogen.
Allen.
Like,
Who
take
is
your
Tim
pick.
Allen here? Who's the
But-
Tim Allen in
No,
this?
like, what? I mean, so you've moved to Colorado. Do you
Yeah.
still find yourself? Or have you gone to a Rockies game?
so I haven't. I was going to last
What?
week, and I know. I haven't made
What?
it out. Are they good? I have no idea.
They're very middling,
Yeah.
Okay.
which
Right
is a lot better than the O's, but not as good as the
Yeah. But
Dodgers.
right now, I mean, the O's are right there at the cream of the crop of the AL.
basically
East.
better, basically
Because
better
my
than the Red Sox.
is
So
shit right now.
Yeah, that's a bold move to
The
get a
Ro-
Red Sox tattoo.
the
I got Tigers and I got Mariners.
Oh, okay.
The
It's like an
Rockies-
equal opportunity. Yeah, you
I'll
should.
do
Yeah,
an
yeah.
American League and
It's
the
a
National
sweet,
League.
a nice little bird.
Yeah, and you got all the cool ones going on. She's got the '90s alien on the middle finger.
the '90s alien on the middle finger.
I mean, it's like an alien forever, but.
But
It's
that's
an
like
alien
those were very
forever.
popular in the '90s.
Oh, I
with
see.
the
I know what you
Jinkos-
mean.
with
Yeah.
the
Oh my
Jinko
God. Don't.
jeans.
Well, don't. Yeah. Let's not say that.
I bet
but
Annabelle had corduroy jinkos.
I never wore
Probably.
Jinkos.
Oh, were you
I
from
never
a
wore
JC Penney's kid, so you wore Zone?
No, I was into Gwen Stefani, so I was wearing like plaid pants
Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
and like
little-
wife beaters.
Here,
Right.
let-
Yeah.
And like had the boys boxing moves
plaid
hanging out.
pants and wife
totally.
beaters.
Yeah,
Got
I mean,
it.
listen, I'm no shame. That's
No
what
shame.
I'm
So,
doing.
so the Rockies. You wanted to ask, are the Rockies good?
Yeah,
Let's see.
because their fans seem to be pretty
They're pretty avid fans.
into them.
Yeah.
And to give you a history,
They're at the
since-
bottom of the division.
They're at the bottom of the division
11
right
and
now.
14 and tied with the Giants, who suck real bad. Oh, wait. 11 and 14 is better than the Red Sox, so
Yeah. No, you're doing
not
better than I
that
am.
bad.
Okay.
Better than the Orioles.
So should I go and see them?
You should
Yes,
go and
it's a
see
cool stadium.
Yeah.
I think the fandom is great there, and they have a couple of good players.
Okay.
The Padres, yeah. Chuck Nasty, he's always fun.
Okay.
Charlie Blackmon, he's a fun gun.
Do they?
A fun gun. Check out if the Dodgers are playing or go when the Padres are playing. Those
Okay.
are always
Yeah.
fun.
So wait, so what do we think about the Nats? Because I've been gone for so long.
So
The
here's-
Nats fucked
yeah.
up bad. They
Did they?
get Gio Gonzalez, which we'll talk about here in the
They need
episode.
Gio Gonzalez. Maybe their rotation was better than they did need Gio Gonzalez.
I don't know. Strasburg has looked pretty shitty.
They're not going to
comparably.
replace Strasburg in their lineup with Gio fucking
No,
Gonzalez.
you're not going to replace it, but you need somebody to come.
You know
be able
who's going to
win.
You're going to replace the Rangers' fifth starter with Gio Gonzalez.
Harper's
That's what's going
gone.
to happen.
Yeah. So what? Where did he go?
He went
To the Phillies. See, this is when your 4 out of 10 baseball is showing.
Yeah.
We
Hey,
got
don't
to
worry about that.
upgrade
That's
that.
like 2-5. That's
We
like
gotta
2/5.
upgrade that.
2-5s.
I mean, listen, I
Five.
was just never bought into the Nats. I went to a couple games
Yeah.
and
No
like
one's
I
bought
didn't
it.
get
So-
Bryce
Nats ownership
Harper.
hasn't
Anth-
bought into the
Yeah.
Nats.
No,
Don't
here's the
worry
thing.
about
I
it.
didn't get it.
Anthony Rendon is one of the best hitters to start the season,
Yes.
and they still have a good, pitching
And the rookie.
rotation.
Who's the rookie that they have that we played last year?
I know who you're talking
that they're
about, but I can't think of his
projecting to pass
names.
Trout.
No, they're okay.
Jesus
Yes, no.
something.
No, it's not Jesus either. But he didn't have the defense. He's actually a bad left fielder.
Every left fielder's bad. David Murphy.
Gallo?
David Murphy's the
Gallo?
last good.
Maybe. Do you think Gallo's
You know, if you
bad
type in
left
David
fielder?
Murphy, the first thing that pops up is David Murphy gay.
Of
I'm not
course.
lying. Like I tried it the other day. I was trying to
Let
look
me-
up some other Rangers players.
Oh, Trevor Story. Yeah, he's pretty good for the Rockies. Sorry to change
Trevor
the
Story is a
subject.
good
yeah.
one.
No, I'll look. It'll take me 5 seconds. Hold on.
Corey just looks shit up in the middle of
Right,
the show.
it's
That's
always
why it's
just
no fun.
we just do the show and it's just me Googling.
So what else
shit.
do you have? So you're trying tacos in Texas. What else do you have on your? Is this your first time to Texas?
Oh no! So I've driven through Texas like multiple times.
Yeah, but
only
did you stop?
Ever? Well, yeah, of course. Like I stopped in Austin. I stopped in Corpus Christi.
What
Where
were you
else?
doing at Corpus Christi?
I just wanted to-
Nobody go. I haven't been there for
Well,
12
it was like
years.
a total like climate change thing about how like no offense to anybody from Corpus Christi, like it's going to be wiped off the map very soon. It was like during.
Whataburger? Is it because of Whataburger?
No, although there's a Whataburger in the airport.
Whataburger is where Corpus Christi is where Whataburger was founded.
People
Yes.
love it.
Have you
I
had it?
guess.
I've had it before.
What do you think
yeah.
about it?
I thought it was fine.
What about between that and Five Guys?
Five
We're
Guys?
asking the important questions, and
Those
you
are the
have
important
failed.
questions.
No, that I don't. I
Look,
don't.
Five
get
Guys is
Whataburger.
pretty
I still
good,
hold
but
your
their
alien
fries
laced
suck.
hand with Five Guys over. I'll lady and tramp
You
a
think
Five
that
Guys.
Whataburger is better than Five Guys?
Okay, A.
First off,
Their
it's
fries
Whataburger,
suck.
not
And B,
Whataburger.
Okay,
yeah,
I'm gonna-
what a burger, not
I just-
water.
That's
But anyway,
that's my Baltimore.
way to go. Where are you from? Baltimore. Who
You
knows?
know what Yeti is? The
No.
cups that you drink, like keep
the
the cold stuff
coolers?
cold and the hot
Oh, yeah,
stuff
yeah.
hot. Yeah. Does Five Guys have a Yeti? Because no, Whataburger does. Does Whataburger?
You just called it
Does Whataburger have?
Whataburger.
Does Whataburger have Dr Pepper shakes?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Five
Oh.
Guys does.
Whataburger's open 24/7, so they
That
win
seems
automatically.
insane. That seems a bit
Also-
extreme.
Hey,
I noticed your
if you're gonna
jewelry,
be-
they have a Whataburger chain from James Avery. They don't have a Five Guys. You don't see a little Five Guys dangle off ladies' wrists.
Hey,
Did you keep
when,
playing your cards?
when you get
I'm sorry.
when you
I-
get
Whataburger
drunk
charm.
when you get drunk later and you find yourself stumbling into
I'll text you guys
Whataburger
and tell you how good it
because
is.
you're like,
Yeah.
oh wait, this hits the spot at 3 a.m.
Okay.
You're
Don't
gonna
text
be
us
like,
if we're sitting next to each other. That
Fair
means you're
point.
really drunk.
damn straight. Juan Soto is the guy you needed
Juan
to know.
Soto. Juan Soto is really cool for the.
The Nats,
The
yeah.
Nats, yeah.
Zimmerman's good. Dozier's
Oh, yeah,
pretty good.
Zimmerman, Ryan
Rendon
Zimmerman.
is really good. Soto is really
So
good.
there was-
Scherzer. So that's why, look, all of the NL West, all of the NL East, sorry,
Yeah.
except for the Marlins. Nobody cares about the Marlins. They're all just constantly trading spaces. And it's going to happen for the entire fucking season. They're literally just keep playing each other, and then they go up in the standings, and they go down in the standings, and go up in the standings.
So
They're all tied, and they're going to be tied for the whole season, and it's going to be a great ending.
Right. It might be less
So that's the
heart-wrenching
Nationals
to be a
for you.
Nationals fan than it is a Baltimore fan, because with Baltimore, it's not if, it's when. When is it gonna When is it gonna fall? When is it gonna happen? So go Nats, and Rockies. I
Yeah,
got
you
some
should.
purple and black
Yeah,
at
Nats
home.
and Rockies are better than O's for sure.
Yeah, no, I believe that. I just watched.
Did your
the
mom
O's
cry
growing
when
up.
Frank Robinson died the other day?
You know, I don't
Did your
know. I haven't
mom
talked to
cry?
her about it.
Oh, you don't talk to your
Colorado?
mom
No,
ever?
I have. She
Why
didn't
don't you talk to your
mention- I talked
mom?
to her on Sunday. She
Man.
didn't mention it. I don't know when he
For
died.
Easter,
but
what did you do for Easter? What's Coloradoans do for Easter? 'Cause
Oh, I
we
was
hear we
super
celebrate
hungover on
Nothing.
Easter.
Literally,
I was just hungover.
Colorado
Yeah.
literally doesn't have a single church.
No, there are no.
There's literally not a single Christian in Colorado.
Wait, are you guys Christian?
Just kidding. He's so
Whoa,
Christian. Hey, are you guys
Don't
Christian?
be making us say
Wow.
things that might cost us
Look,
viewership.
This
She wasn't-
podcast totally changed.
This podcast went off the rails, but how could it
Last
go
time
off
I
the
ever
rails if it
listened
wasn't
to
on the
Poison,
rails
hey,
to
go
start
grab that
with?
girl off the street. Get her in.
No, we found her off
that
the
was your
street.
first problem.
Yeah.
Hey, look, you weren't walking down Harry Hines, so we're not going to call you a street girl like that.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
you were just walking down the mean streets of
Harry
Deep Ellum.
Hines.
Redheaded lady.
It was just walking down the, you
I'm
know,
like in,
redheaded
I
lady.
think what
Deep
seems
Ellum.
like a hip up and coming part of town.
That's
Okay,
correct.
So this is a hip,
Yes.
So Deep Ellum was where
It is
like,
a hip
all
up
the
and coming
That's
part of
my
town.
punk kids. Like
That's the
metal
impression that I
kids.
got. Yeah.
Yeah, like that's
They
not,
see
like,
they
just
they
all
say, hey,
music.
we can leave it dirty and that'll be cool.
Yeah.
That's
So like
Don't
that's
clean
Deep
it up.
Ellum
We
for
like
you.
it like
shirts
this.
is like don't uptown my Deep Ellum.
Yes,
like
definitely.
Deep Ellum was kind of like your
Literally made by the same people that made this
So you
shirt.
ever watch the show Ink Masters on Spike TV? Or
I've seen it a
Paramount?
couple. Yeah,
So
a
the
couple.
guy
of-
that with the ponytail and the toothpick, his shop's just a street over.
Oliver.
Yeah, his
Peck.
his
Yeah,
shop
so
is right
he
over.
used to. I used to work at a tattoo shop in DC.
What did you
and
do there?
Oh.
I was shop girl, just like
Oh.
front desk. Yeah.
Shop
So
girl.
before like
Hey,
renewable
you can be
energy, I
shop-
was in
shop girl
fashion
for us.
and makeup, and
Okay.
also worked at a tattoo shop. So yeah, he didn't always have the toothpick.
No, that's his new thing.
I
I
always
think
have a toothpick, except for
Yeah, it's a
now
weird
when
thing,
I'm
but
trying
Yeah,
to
it
it's
eat.
a Texas thing. Texas with a he's our toothpick guy.
I am.
Do you guys, have you guys met him? Should I go and get tattooed?
I mean, you could go get a tattoo
Should I
over
get
there. He's
another?
probably not there.
Yeah, no shit. He's like
Yeah.
he was married to
Yeah, no
Kat Von
shit,
D,
she
Yeah,
said.
I mean, if you probably went in
Glad you
there
get
and
it.
not the blue dress, like literally just nothing, they might call him. They might give him a phone call. So you have 3 sisters. Do you have any brothers?
No.
Two sisters.
Two sisters.
Yeah, two sisters.
So
Yeah.
there's three of you.
See, you can
it's
never get it
it's
right.
Like Hanson.
We are like Hanson, yeah.
Yeah, both
Although-
long-haired, beautiful women. It's like Hanson.
Same.
Yeah, that fucks with you, man. When you see Taylor Hanson, you're like, that's a girl. That's a great feminine voice.
Great looking girl.
Yeah, and you're
slash
like,
man.
yeah, my name's Taylor Hanson. My voice changed. Like, whoa, hey, mbop.
They were also like 13 when all of that happened.
I was
Yeah, not
that's a
really men
further
yet.
I was
Not
also
really
like,
men
I was
yet.
also like 9 when that happened.
This guy,
You were like 11. You were probably
this
all
guy's
about
not
it.
Yeah.
9
Oh,
or
yeah, I love
13,
Taylor
yet he
Hanson.
still chooses to dress like that. I mean, whatever.
Are you directing traffic? Because if not, I want a beer. I'll take a Lone Star. To the door? I'll take a Lone Star. You want another Lone Star?
Drink up, right?
You never took that?
Oh, no,
Oh,
we
just
ordered
take
it for
it.
you.
We took
Okay,
it. We
time
did
to
it for
do
you.
a shot real quick.
I don't have anything.
You don't have a beer.
Yeah.
Well, sorry about your life, Jace. Hurry up.
Well, it was nice to meet Annabelle.
You didn't even ask her what she thinks about Chris Davis. A,
I
is he
did.
hot? B, does he suck real bad? C, do you ever want to talk about him again?
I feel like that is also a loaded question.
He's our Texas boy.
The point of this show is loaded questions.
yeah,
Get with
so
it.
okay, so first
He's a
option was
Texas
A,
boy?
is he hot? Yes. B, what was the second question?
she only heard the hot.
Yeah, I'm like, I mean, is there anything else we need
See,
to
Does
I'm
he-
consider?
telling you, there's that internal dialogue from Call of
Does
Duty.
he? Does he suck? And C,
No,
do
he
you
doesn't
ever
suck.
want to? And do you ever want to talk about
So
him again?
5 and
I think we
58,
can.
it doesn't suck.
Yeah.
He literally set a major
Hi, my
league
name's
record
Chase
for
Allen.
suck.
I'm recently looking to move to Boulder, Colorado to start my life. If
Because
5
you
and
could be
58
that
doesn't fucking
sucky and
suck.
people still don't think you suck. People must be
He
really
hasn't had a hit
forgiving
since
over
September
there.
until like earlier this month.
I mean, he's not the first person.
He literally is the first person.
Literally
He's
is
literally the worst
Well,
person to ever go 0 and 54.
People have been close.
People have
others
been close
have
by
been
like
close.
48. Okay?
44. He beat the
44.
record by 10 at bats. Stop trying to defend
Stop
him just
trying to
because
defend
you
him.
I
think
don't
he's
know.
hot.
I mean, I have nothing to say.
All right, so if Buck Showalter comes up and is like, "Hey, I think you're kind of hot."
No.
No? Okay.
No.
All right. That was
You need
that was
new
my only
standards in
question.
your
Go ahead.
life.
Solid.
Dang it. All right, we're all done here because you just
We're all
failed
done
the
here.
test.
You just failed. Buck Showalter is a saint.
Don't ever. Oh man! All right. Well,
So-
Annabelle, we know that you've got stuff to do.
We'll
you've
find
been-
the Rockies. We'll find a Rockies O's game for you. It happens sometimes.
Rockies. Oh, it does not happen very often.
It doesn't happen often, but in the league play now because they moved the Astros over.
No, but you flip a coin. It's like every 5 years you play this team.
Yeah, but if you're living in Colorado, like you're just a hop, skip, and a jump from Arizona. Like you can catch them out there somewhere on the West Coast. If you need that,
Okay.
how about the next time you go to a
You're saying that she should go to a Diamondbacks like Orioles game or
it's air
something?
conditioned? She apparently has issues with the heat because she's already talking
Do you?
about
There's
how hot
no,
it
I was
is.
just commenting that it was hot. I don't have issues with the heat. But wait,
It's
so why
hot.
is Diamondbacks
It's not hot.
air
She's-
conditioned?
because they have a roof.
Why? Because
Because-
Arizona's so fucking hot.
Yeah, because it's so
We're
fucking
about
hot
to
you
get
can't
the
grow
same thing
grass.
here.
Dude, that's such a bummer.
We're getting a roof.
Don't say it's a bitch move. I heard bitch move.
No, I said bummer. It's
Bummer,
a bummer.
yeah.
Yeah, I think it's a bummer.
No,
Like,
Houston
I'd like
has
to
a
be
roof
outside.
because Houston.
It's hot as fuck.
Yeah. Arizona has a roof because it's hot as fuck. Dallas is about,
I
Texas
did not
Rangers
know
are
that
about
was
to
a
get a
thing.
roof next
You don't even
year.
have, in Dallas. You don't even have to have underboob to have underboob sweat. Like it's the thing.
It
If you don't, it just
happens.
naturally
So
occurs.
one thing I will tell you to try an elote while you're here.
Oh yeah, no, I've had a elote.
No, not here though. Not at the
Okay.
tation. station.
All right, not a gas
Yeah,
station
the
elote.
Gas
Gas
station elote is
station.
where it's at.
Don't do it.
Corey's all
Don't do
trendy
it.
and hip and like, oh, if they don't have a blueberry bourbon compote, I'm not going to eat there.
Ooh, that's good. That's very specific.
Oh fuck yeah!
Yeah.
High five.
That's
Chase tried to shit on
What's
me
your
and it
last name?
backfired.
Stewart? Are you Peter Stewart's niece?
You probably are.
Peter Stewart was the guy that used to work for Modern Market.
That's
Piece of
why our
shit.
life sucked. It's Peter
Piece
fucking
of shit. And I'll
Stewart.
even say that, and I'll even tag you guys in our fucking Instagram.
Go
on that
tag
one.
him on Instagram. Go tag his wife and that other guy.
The whole family. The whole family got shut down. Is your husband? Is your boss?
Is your husband?
no. What time
does your show start?
Well, it's at 7:30, so I think at this point I'm just gonna eat tacos.
Yeah. Hurry up and eat tacos
Yeah.
and get.
I'm gonna eat tacos and get.
All right. Well,
yeah.
it was nice meeting
Yeah,
you.
Yeah.
ditto. Nice to meet you guys too.
Yeah. If you want to come and join us, we'll be at Will Call here in a little bit.
Yeah.
talking
Once
to our
again,
new
your
friends.
movie will end. soon, and we'll be right over there.
Yeah,
and that's
awesome.
where the party's going to be at, and we're going to have more girls involved, and we're going to
Cool.
be talking about how much she wants to D, and we're going to be talking about.
They have a really cool company called Vaginamite.
That is their.
Like Vegemite.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's their YouTube channel.
Okay.
And
they're
we're
like
looking
a
to partner
band,
with
like
them, so-
music
Oh, cool.
stuff. It's all owned by
Oh,
women.
really?
Yeah.
And they like just do reviews or whatever. Talk about
Well,
things.
so basically, their thing is to do Dallas Cowboys radio, like Cowboy.
Like
Cowboy
as
talk,
they're watching the game, it's like filming them their reactions and they're
and
like
they get
you
drunk
know
and they talk about the game.
yeah they get drunk and talk about the game exactly.
All right, into it.
So,
yeah, we're gonna tell you to
We'll do
we're gonna
this-
give you the invite later, but you better get to your video. Your video.
Video.
We're talking
Right.
videos.
Where the hell is
Get
she
to your
going?
movie.
Yeah, my
She's
Not going to
photos.
Bliss Club or what's that other
Bliss.
porn place?
Good
that's here?
Lord.
Porn place.
Out of
Porn
nowhere, I
places in
hear
Dallas.
Bliss mentioned.
Yeah, we're
and
high
our,
class.
and our,
Little
and our
American
listeners
South.
are like, "What the
Porn
fuck
places.
is Bliss?"
Yeah, I think it's Lido's, but whatevs. Doesn't matter. I haven't been there.
No. Order probably the special.
Okay.
And do you have any dietary restrictions, or you're vegan or something
Nope.
like that? Just like
No.
go haywire. Get 3 tacos. Don't get the pulpo. Don't get maybe like some shrimp. I don't know.
Yeah.
The tacos are the bomb. You're gonna
Okay.
spend like $15 or something.
awesome.
It's gonna be crazy.
Into it.
But also, if you're lucky, you might actually see Fox News over there. It makes absolutely no fucking sense to
This would
play
be my
Fox
dream.
News in the middle of Deep Ellum. But I've seen it with my own 2 eyes.
Oh,
they
that's my
play
dream.
Fox News at Revolver Tacos sometimes. Sometimes.
Awesome.
Probably
Okay.
not
It
tonight.
just gets the crowd rowdy.
It gets you all
It
riled
does, in
up.
fact.
Yeah.
Does, in fact. Anyway, thanks for joining us. We will see you later. We
Adios.
appreciate you, Annabelle. I feel like Annabelle needs an air horn as a departure. All right.
All right, guys. So it
Ooh,
was
the
nice to meet
streets
with
in Nashville.
Annabelle from Boulder, Colorado. Moved from Virginia. Huge Baltimore Orioles fan. And so I don't know if we talked about it, but we're at Easy Slider. We have some
Did we not
history
talk
here.
about it?
I don't
Man,
think we
that
did.
was a real
We have some
oversight.
history
We were
here.
too busy talking about Annabelle.
So Corey bought my show, Drinking with the Boys.
Our show.
He bought the show, Drinking with the Boys, and I think our first 4 in-season games were here at Easy Slider in Deep Ellum, Texas.
I think so. Because we had the.
Miley and Carolyn
I
was super
distinctly
cool.
remember Cowboys and 49ers, which we killed them, and then Cowboys Broncos, which Cowboys got killed, and that was
Yeah.
2 years ago.
Yeah, and that was no fun. And so that was it. Corey had last season with it. So Easy Slider is always kind of bringing back some stuff for us. They've got good Boilermakers.
You say stuff and you mean memories.
Yeah, that nostalgia's running deep. You know, it's like
nostalgia, man.
yeah, nostalgia, man. It's not a pyramid scheme. It's multi-level marketing.
Whatever.
Yes, episode 61.
We're here. We're
here.
Easy Sliders are cool. Deep Ellum Institution. They got the food truck and all, but it's been good to us in the past. We recorded here, so here we are again. You know, roll into the rest of our episode 61.
Yeah, Annabelle. It was nice to roll into her. I
No.
literally did because I tripped when I was going up to talk to her.
You rolled into her.
I just rolled right.
You rolled
into
right
it.
into her. I think if anybody was ever in bed with you, Chase, you'd roll into him because you used to be like a beached walrus on your back, and then you roll over, and then you'd be like, "Hey, I rolled into you."
It's not true.
Is that how that works?
A lot of the ladies find that sexual rollover very sensual.
A
Okay?
roll over because you're a walrus, Chase.
Yeah, they like that
He
walrus
says,
look.
"I'm chubby."
But I don't know if we're ever going to podcast here anymore because of the awkwardness that just walks through the fucking door.
That was a lot of awkward. Oh man! All right. Well, I think we're trying to get on track, and what we're going to talk about today, we're going to
Well,
talk
I'm gonna
about
tell you what we're going to talk about is how the Rangers
We
should
already-
just try to like not even go to Oakland ever.
No, they shouldn't ever go to. They shouldn't ever play on the road in California.
Yeah, it
No
just looks
Oakland,
like a
no
shit show.
L.A., no San Francisco,
No
L.A.
Dodgers.
Dodgers, nothing.
No
road
Padres.
games in California because the Rangers fucking suck at them.
Everybody was jazzed about it. I mean, Easter was a heart attack. I don't know if anybody else had an Easter heart attack like I did.
Yeah, it was a
What
heart
it, 10
attack.
to- was it 10-3?
It was
was it 10 to
11 to
3?
10 final. It was 10 to 1.
It was 10-1,
It
right?
was 10 to 1.
11-10 was
Was
the
the final score. We gave up a lot of home runs. I think I tweeted about that. We gave up 5 or 6 home runs, and yet we still won.
Yeah, I
That
saw.
was pretty
I
good.
saw somebody. I can't remember which writer or which person that works for the Rangers that I saw their scorecard, and there was a lot of pink highlighted diamonds on that game. And you can't have that happen and expect to win. Like, when I saw them shaking hands, I was fucking pissed. Like, you don't shake hands after a game like that. Like, that's shit that, like, you get to the locker room and you figure out what the fuck happened.
Yeah. No,
like,
a lot of...
You get the pitching coach and you get the bullpen coach and be like, I will fire every last fucking one of you guys. That shit happens again on my fucking field.
Yeah.
That was like a diarrhea show. Fucking shit everywhere on that field.
Should have been an easy win. Was not. Leclerc got involved, and that's when everyone is still worried about Leclerc because only a couple days ago he threw something like 30 pitches and didn't.
I think that
he
game
didn't
he
get
threw 33, right?
He got 2 outs, but Shelby Miller. No, whatever. I can't remember his name.
Samson.
No, that wasn't who came in. But anyway, he couldn't get the final out. The Rangers did get the final out and did win the game, but it made everyone worried about their closer situation, which is unfortunate. So we were 12-8. I think it would have been after that game, and now we're 12-11 as we just got swept by the swinging A's.
It's not looking very promising right now. It's back to what you expected from the Rangers, 500 baseball.
Yeah, I mean, you win some, you lose some, and yes, we're at 500.
Sean Kelly was the guy that closed that one out.
Exactly. So we're a lot closer to 500 now than we were this weekend.
Because they were like, what, 6 for 7 or something like that there for a minute?
You saying had won 6 out of 7?
Yeah.
Yeah, they were doing good. They had also Joey Gallo still, as of yesterday, had a 300 average.
Yes.
Let that sink in.
Do what?
Let that sink in.
Yeah, 300 back.
Joey Gallo had a 300 average. Joey Gallo, who everyone says, hey, if only this guy could hit 220 and hit 45 home runs, 40 to 45 home runs, hit 220, man, that would be pretty good. He's literally a top 15 slugger right now.
Yeah.
His slugging percentage as of last night when I checked.
Great offense. Like I believe the last time I remember watching, I can't remember. I think it was when the
he's hitting like Juan Gonzalez. He's the new Juan Gonzalez.
When the Rangers were playing the Angels, they had a stat up about Elvis Andrews being 4th in the
in average
League or the AL in average.
In average in the whole majors because he was hitting about 430 at that time. So Andrews is still doing well, but not quite as hot then. Gallo just won AL Player of the Week. Gallo is top 5 in slugging as of last night, which I don't think the game has started because it's in Seattle, so he should be top 5 in slugging. Let that sink in. Again, this is all of baseball. His slugging percentage is top 5, and yet people still want to shit on him about he strikes out too much. People still want to say he should bunt against the shift. Blah, 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 blah. People don't understand he's a good fucking hitter. Yeah, I think that's just talk. I don't think that's an actual pick. We're getting Chase is over here getting distracted by the NFL draft.
I'm just noticing it's NFL draft night tonight in Nashville.
It is.
But
we don't have any time for the whole
AAA.
We don't have time for this whole Kyler Murray thing. Allen, where's Allen anyways?
Over the A's. Fuck him.
Allen's like 45 minutes away from Dallas. Nobody cares about Allen.
It's like Lane's Chicken. They got a Lane's Chicken in Allen. No one gives a fuck about that. They like Cane's.
People like Lane's at College Station. Anyway, no, Gallo got. I don't think we have any listeners stupid enough to be on the whole Gallo should bunt against the shift. Gallo strikes out too much. Gallo is a one-dimensional player. Gallo doesn't have a defense. I think our listeners are smarter than that. But for many of the Rangers fans, they're not. And they keep harping on these things that are old hat and they're stupid. He's literally top 10 in home runs a month into the season, and he's top 5 in slugging percentage. He's hitting like fucking Mike Trout right now.
But here's the problem, though, is I really think that
he's hitting like Mike Trout.
Right, no, but I think the thing
so
is that
appreciate
we have to think about
it.
is Joey Gallo has to bunt against the shift.
No, what? When? No, he doesn't.
Corey, I'm making a joke. This guy, like he's wearing the Spurs hat. He's making a joke.
It's a joke. Your hat. We have an audience member who's laughing.
Fuck that guy.
Oh, we didn't realize we had an audience member,
in his little shorts and his
do.
San Antonio Spurs hat. Like, fuck that off, you know? Cold Beers and Curveballs. Hey, Cold Beers and Curveballs will be at, Frisco Rough Riders Party at the Yard.
Come join us.
Is that a Carolyn? Is that a Carolyn that owns an Easy Slider? Hey, when are we getting Easy Slider Hot Wheels? There you go, selling you that idea.
Easy Slider Hot
On
Wheels.
it, get on
Bought
it.
it. Sold
I would do
bought.
an Easy Slider Hot Wheels car, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Like a little truck, diecast truck.
Straight,
Fuck
yeah. What were you gonna say?
No, party at the yard.
No, you were bullshitting about Gallo.
I think Joey Gallo is way above what people are thinking. Like, I think Joey Gallo has finally showed up, and I think it really has to do.
I think it had to do with he took a good picture with you.
He took the Making Baseball podcast great again picture.
That
and I think
inspired
that's
him.
really what it was.
That inspired him, man.
And that's inspired him to make baseball great again because he wants to make our podcast great again.
Exactly. So again, to recap, Odor's out at second base.
How long is Odor out? Have they
soon? They're both Guzman and Odor are both coming back soon.
Okay.
They're within days, I think. So Odor and Guzman are missing. So that's our starting first baseman and starting second baseman. Our number 3 pitcher, Edison Volquez, well, he's on the DL, and Drew Smiley, he's on the DL now. So we've got injuries. It's not like we're injury free, but hey, we're still above 500, and our offense is clicking. Like, I don't see a problem with the right now. The Rangers are proving that they can compete with anybody. They've beaten the Houston Astros in 2 straight series. They can compete with anybody except for the A's in Oakland.
Yeah. Or Anaheim.
And they're going to be interesting because they have the offensive firepower, and they're pitching. At times, Mike Minor is looking like a Cy Young candidate, and at times you get good pitching from Sampson, Smiley up and down, Shelby Miller, maybe some good innings. So like all the question marks for the Rangers pitching staff are proving to be up and down. Like they're proving to be question marks. Sometimes you get good, sometimes you get bad, and it all comes out to kind of a wash. We didn't expect the great things about it from him anyways.
Expect the season.
So we've got a youthful energy. The manager is, I think, definitely put his mark on the team in that, the players are buying in. Everyone's fast and loose right now. Everyone's believing in themselves right now. No one's saying, hey, we're just resigned to 70 wins. I think the Rangers are an interesting story right now. It might fade later, but there's always something new. For instance, Shelby Miller went on the injured list. Something I think it's going to be short term, but we had to call somebody up. Taylor Hearn. He is Royce City's own. Royce City's own Taylor Hearn. We acquired him in a trade with the Pittsburgh Pirates last year. He's a left-handed pitcher. He's been in AAA for us, and all of a sudden, he is the first one up. We said, "Hey, we don't have pitching options right now. We need somebody from the minors. Ready, set, go. Taylor, you're up."
I believe our friend Jared Sandler called that. The Taylor Hearn, he could see him being on
First
the roster
one up.
this season, big league roster, definitely for sure next season.
Oh, that wasn't a surprise at all. Actually, everyone called that, I feel like, along with Joe Palumbo. Because I think if something else were to happen to another pitcher at another time,
well, I think if
Palumbo
Joe
might get the
found
call
himself
up.
a nice Midwestern girl here in Dallas to call his own.
I think
that
give it 3 to 4.
Angelica Cerrone.
Give it 3 to 4 weeks, and Palumbo could get called up if something similar and an injury happens, because he's been doing pretty well, and he's 25 years old. He's not quite like
25.
Yeah, he hasn't sat in the minors for only 1 year. Like he's not brand new in there. It's his time. So yeah, that's the Rangers notes. The last little thing about the farm is Emmanuel Clace. We got a reliever who was throwing in a ball, throwing 100 miles an hour with movement, striking everybody out. He just got promoted to Double-A. So we've got this Clace reliever who throwing hard, and we're going to keep an eye on him for the
We're
rest
going to check
of
him out this Thursday at Party at the Yard.
He might be around. You never know.
I think we can get in. I think we can get in on that interview.
Chase thinks we can get in on everything.
We'll just go Ryan Roulard.
Something.
Hey, so
like
let's talk
that.
about some real baseball, guys. Let's talk about outside Texas.
Let's do that. Yeah. Did we already talked about Chris Davis?
Bryce
a little
Harper.
Bit?
Let's talk about Bryce Harper.
Let's talk about the angry Bryce Harper.
Bryce Harper gets thrown out of his first Phillies game. Took way less time than I thought was going to because he's a fucking hothead. But
yeah,
you have a point.
It's nothing new. Nothing new.
I think it's nothing new until Jake Arrieta called Bryce Harper out. So he's not the first veteran to really fucking say like, yeah, like.
How do you call him out?
Well, he kind of made the statement of like it's fucking pointless to do that. Like you need to keep your head. You need to be there for your team. Doing stupid shit like that's going to get you tossed, and you can't be productive with your team.
Sometimes the ump deserves it. You got to lose your shit.
Which, I mean, I wouldn't buy into it except for Papelbon back when he was with the Nationals. Kind of bitched at Harper for not running one out to first, and kind of things got heated in the dugout, and he grabbed him by the throat, threw him into the wall. Papelbon not cool with the nice-haired, ape Neanderthal-looking Bryce Harper.
I think this is when Harper looks back at Jake Arrieta and says, "Hey, are you top 10 in your league?" And Arrieta says no, and Harper says, "Well, I'm a damn good hitter, and I'm top 10 right now."
Yeah,
so.
but I mean, like you have to have some type of basis. Like,
look,
I think Jake Arrieta's given enough service time and enough good shit to the fucking league. Like, you can say shit.
He can, but I mean, look, sometimes you need to go off on the ump. Sometimes they deserve it. We were talking about Culpa last week.
Yeah, no, I mean, I do think that, but I mean, like, dude, like, you get they give you 4 or 5 seconds. It's like, hey, you got it out? Cool. Go fucking sit down. I don't feel like what he was going on was as egregious as a Culpa move. Culpa basically looking into the dugout, daring you to say something.
No, but he blew the call.
He made a bad fucking
and
call.
Sometimes the player's going to go off on him.
You know, and it's like Rizzo for the Cubs. You know, Rizzo, he argued a call and went back, looked at it on the thing, was like, you know what? Hey, man, it was even Angel Hernandez. He was like, hey, man, my bad. Like, that call, like, he was like, dude, I know. He gets the best of you. I think, you know, he's such a hothead, and it's going to be something that it's fun for the fans. I love when a fucking player just loses his shit, goes ape shit on a fucking ump. I think it's great. I think
it is fun.
It puts your Kapler in a weird position.
He puts your Kapler in a weird position.
Dave Kapler in a position.
Yeah, well, he has to get
Corey's
in between.
Corey's over here drinking some Shiner.
No, look, I just wanted to hold you up for a second because the first pick of the NFL draft is being announced as we speak, and hey, it is the Kyler Murray.
Kyler Murray going to be a Cardinals.
Kyler Murray and what's that coach's name for the Arizona Cardinals? What's their new coach? Cliff Kingsbury. Yeah, Kingsbury are reunited.
They were never united.
They were because Kingsbury was still the offensive coordinator at A&M when Kyler Murray was recruited.
Right.
And then, so
loosely united. Corey, do we have anything else to talk about? Gio Gonzalez got signed by the Brewers Brew Crew.
We're all of a sudden done? We're done here?
No, I was just making sure we had other shit to go to.
Okay, that was the big news of the week.
Gio Gonzalez, hey, he's one of the last fucking three major people still on the free agent list.
You know, I thought we might even talk about the Yankees and how literally nobody's
playing for the Yankees this week.
None of their starting lineup is playing anymore. The Yankees exist on the injured list. Every Yankee you ever knew.
Yeah, I think they called Jorge Posada up back for that catcher's position.
Pretty much, they were desperate.
They figured Gary Sanchez, something's wrong with him.
Hey, here's the thing. The injured Yankees, how much better they're still doing than the Red Sox. So
hey, Chris Sale's trying to pull it together. I mean, yeah, let's look at things. Around
we keep talking about the Red Sox pulling it together, and yet they're still 4-6 in the last 10. So
they
not pulling it together.
So right now in the AL West, we got Houston, Seattle, Texas, Oakland, and the Los Angeles Angels. 9 of 16, so, you know, they kind of got rid of that whole trend we were running there. And the AL West is pretty competitive.
Yeah.
Every team was above 500.
Well, if Oakland just beat Texas, then how many wins does Oakland have? They 14
over 13 as of
So they're
today.
basically identical.
Right.
Yeah.
So then you've got the AL East. You've got Tampa Bay, New York, Toronto, Boston, and Baltimore there pulling out the half-game lead.
What's that between, remember how it was basically Red Sox, Yankees, and it was like 10, 15 games to separate?
Oh, yeah.
What's that looking like? We're only in mid-April.
Tampa Bay, a game and a half.
We're only in mid-April, and we got 5 games back to get to third place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the AL Central, you got Minnesota, Cleveland half a game back. Detroit only 1.5. They're making a push for it.
Nobody cares. They're going to fade.
And then you got Chicago and KC. Then we'll jump over there to the National
Speaking of
League.
Chicago, the Cubs have picked it back up.
They have. In the NL East, though, you've got the Mets and the Phillies tied for first, with Atlanta only a half game back.
Yeah.
And then you've got 1.5 games back to that Washington Nationals team that we talked about.
Look at that.
Not
Look at
very
that.
great.
13 wins, 13 wins, 12 wins, 11 wins. They're all there.
And then you got Miami at 6 games back. Central, you've got St. Louis back up top. A lot different than it was last year.
St. Louis,
a lot different.
St. Louis is
you
good.
got 2.5 games back for the Cubs. Then Pittsburgh.
Dude, what happened to Milwaukee? Holy shit, man.
Pittsburgh.
They lost their last 4?
Dude, it's just pitching. It comes down
What
to pitching. That's
in
why they
the
have
world?
to sign Gio Gonzalez. Milwaukee sitting 4th, and then Cincinnati.
It is still
sitting
only
5th.
it's still 4 teams within 3 games.
I think
so
that's
it's still
really
pretty
right
close.
now, like that and the NL West, the most competitive
Yeah.
as far as games spaced out. Then you got
no,
the
NL
Dodgers.
East,
Yeah.
you mean?
Then you got the Dodgers, Arizona, San Diego,
Yeah.
Colorado, and San Francisco rounding out there, tie fourth place.
Yeah, definitely. So, Chase, one of our favorite arguments to have is about whether the pitcher gets to hit the batter if he pimps a home run. I think that happened in the White Sox Royals.
It did, but I think our first main argument that we ever have is Doobie Brothers with or without Michael McDonald.
Can we just get rid of the Doobie
Brothers
Brothers altogether? I don't like them.
I feel like
Okay. I
getting
don't like
rid of the Doobie Brothers would be like getting rid of denim jean shorts. You can't do it no matter how much you want to do it, but you can't.
Oh, the jorts. Oh, those aren't even denim.
No, those are Jew
I thought you were
those are
talking
fucking,
about that guy.
those are
exactly.
fucking Jew denim. That's what my dad wears. They look like denim. But
My
they're
dad
fucking
wears the real
khakis.
denim. He's a
Oh, God.
proud wearer of the jorts.
Are
I
they-
told the Lloyd one time, hey, we were going out to eat. We were going out to eat. And I told the Lloyd, hey, you have jean shorts on. Can you change?
But here's the question about
And Taylor and I looked at him like, yeah, you need to change. He said, what? What's wrong with this? I said, just put some jeans on. It's not that hot out.
Hey, so here's the question though: does the Lloyd's jean shorts have?
Oh gosh, and the
Have
Lloyd's
the
jean
hem?
shorts, yeah, they
hem?
they do, yeah.
Okay. So,
Yeah.
and another question: are you going to get us?
This
lime
is not
bike
like Tyler,
rides?
Texas trash
Oh.
here.
Are you getting us lime? Are you getting us lime scooter rides to Will Call? Last time Corey and I were in Deep Ellum, I ran into the back of an Uber with a fucking lime.
Well, it's not a Friday night, so I don't think you're going to hit the back of an Uber.
I hope not, because that guy Haji was really upset.
I think you'd be better off walking, Chase. It's like half
I
a
got
block.
new shoes, and they're like rubbing the backs of my heels. Feel like a
I
girl.
think you'd still be better off walking, Chase, than trying to get a Lime bike over here. Nah, man. Okay, so... sorry. This thing. Good old... The Lloyd got brought up, and that's how you know it's a good show.
That's how you know it's a good show. Episode 61.
Yeah.
The
we
Lloyd gets brought up.
No, we talked about the Yankees. We talked about the up and down the division. Other than Harper, one of the Nathan Eovaldi went over to the Red Sox, right?
Yeah. He's been there.
In the off season, wasn't
Yeah.
he signed?
He was there last year.
Oh, then is he with the Nats? Who is he? No, he wasn't signed last year.
He's got fucking elbow surgery coming up.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's the thing. You try to bring over these big name free agents. The Red Sox did, and guess what? You brought over the injured one. No, what about Machado? You know, the Padres are looking all right. They're hanging in there. You know, you got Tatis Jr. looking good. Machado looking all right. The Padres are going to be interesting throughout the year. I think they can hang around in that wild card spot. Jace doesn't want to answer that
Don't rock
question.
the fucking boat, dude. Machado, I think it's going to be very interesting to see, not this season, but next season with the Padres. I think
Next
this
season
was
could be the
this
real
season
deal.
was a big season
Yeah.
signing for them. I think they're going to get where they need to go, but I think it'll be something very interesting to watch next season. You
Right.
got Ian Kinsler, Hosmer rounding out that veteran leadership. Who would have thought that we'd be fucking talking about Ian Kinsler?
He did
Being
hit
somewhere
He
else.
had the only RBI, I believe, the other night for
That's
the
believable.
Padres. It was like a 1-0 game, and it was all to him. So you didn't give me your opinion on the whole Tim Anderson home run thing.
Should he be able to pimp a home run? Yeah.
It was
Should
a
he be able to
damn
get
good
fucked?
home run.
Should
It
the
was
next batter be able to be fucked up? Yeah.
No, but it was him. He's
Yeah,
the one
if
who
you
got
wanna hold
hit.
it till then, fucking.
He's the one who got hit. Why are we hitting him?
You don't pimp a home run like you, dude.
He hit a. Look, here's the thing. I think based on Twitter, based on baseball media types, based on the Jeff Passons of the world, all the people on Twitter on baseball, I think the tide is turning. People have know that they're not cool with hitting the player in retaliation.
but I guarantee
what they're cool with is the statement, hey, if he didn't hit a home run, he wouldn't have pimped that home run. So if I could throw it,
Passan or Passan?
Jeff Passan is what I say.
Jeff
Look,
Passan.
if you
Jeff
don't
Passan
throw
gonna
up,
like me
if you don't give up a home run, then you don't have to worry about the guy
Hey,
pimping your home
You
run.
think
Okay,
Jeff Passan's going to be mad when ESPN wants to start showing my fucking articles more than his?
probably would.
Yeah,
be.
it's a fucking arrogance thing.
You don't
There's
ever
a
write,
different way.
Chase.
You don't fucking know. I wrote an article one time about Anne Frank.
I don't need your articles
out loud. Okay.
I don't need your articles.
No, I think it's one of those things where it comes with the territory. Do you want to fucking look at a home run like that?
Yeah.
You want to be stupid like that? Then
It's
you
not
fucking
being
run the
stupid.
risk.
It was a really good home run.
But that's everything in life, dude. You want to fucking showboat about that? You want to like put your shit out there? It's like Kanye deals with so many fucking haters in the rap community. You have haters everywhere. That's the way for baseball to hate. I'm sorry that's 98 to the fucking hip, but it's not my problem. There's a difference about it.
What about the thing
King
is
Griffey
that
looked at every fucking home run and he never got fucking beamed after
Yeah.
one because he knew how to fucking look at a home run.
okay? What about the thing in that Tim
He
Anderson
wasn't raised in a fucking Barack Obama fucking administration.
What
He
about-
tells you that, hey, you can do whatever the fuck you want to. If it feels good, do it.
Ooh.
That's his fucking bullshit, dude. He was raised in a fucking whole different thing.
Quite
It's like,
possibly.
Hey, you can do whatever the
what
fuck
about
you
the
want
fact?
to.
What about the fact that he didn't even try to argue that much with people? He went to first base,
Yeah, he knew it was coming.
and then after he got hit, he had some words to say, but he was going to first base.
Yep.
What about the suspension? It came down apparently because he said, "You're a bitch ass nigga" or something like that.
White men in Nebraska. We got to keep them happy.
We got to keep him happy. The
Warren
white man.
Buffett's, you got to keep Warren Buffett
Why
happy.
did he get suspended for what
Because
he
you
said?
got it, because
For cursing? Everybody curses on the baseball diamond.
Yeah, it's
Why did he
always-
get suspended for that, Chase?
It's blatant. It's what happened. It's kind of like, all right, dude, you keep your mouth
By
shut. We'll get
blatant,
him.
do you mean a blatantly bad choice to suspend him?
I don't think it's a blatantly. I think he shouldn't have been suspended. But I think with the situation that it was in, take your licks. You go
he
down.
didn't fight anybody. He did take his licks
How
and
many
went
times
down.
was Lloyd a corporal punishment guy?
Yeah. Duh.
Was Lloyd a corporal punishment guy?
Duh.
Okay, so you get your ass
I
whipped.
don't think this has anything to do
Right?
with anything.
It's like the Bruce was a fucking corporal punishment guy. You get your ass whipped. You take your licks. You walk on. You go on down.
He did. He just had some words to say.
Yeah,
he wasn't
okay,
fighting
okay,
anybody.
Okay, you think if you're fucking if
It's not
Lloyd
the same
Stevens-
thing as
it is exactly
words
the
to
same
say
thing.
to your dad whooping your ass.
If Bruce whipped my ass and I was to walk up, I'd be like, you fucking piece of
Yeah,
shit. You
well,
think that's gonna like go
that's
over
because
well?
that's because you deserved the whooping. Tim
You
Anderson,
deserve
why
it for being
he
arrogant.
He didn't deserve it. He hit a home run off the guy, and it looked real good. It felt good off the bat, so he watched it.
So you watch it.
So he
while
watched
you walk
it.
down the fucking.
What about Reese Hoskins? Last night, Reese Hoskins, the slowest home run trot in all of the Statcast era.
There's a difference between a
A
trot
slow
and
home run
watching
trot.
it.
No, but if you take your home run trot
I
that
take a home
slow,
run trot,
that's
it's gonna
pimping
be
your
a
home
minute
run.
and a half.
So yeah.
There's
That's 'cause you can't
less
run.
time to change a pitcher.
That's 'cause you
and
can't
how long
run.
it's going to take me.
Reese Hoskins actually can run because he's a real
I don't know,
MLB
I've seen
player.
It looks like a wounded ostrich.
So he decides to take the real slow walk around the bases. Is he about to get beaned
You know what
tonight?
we should walk,
Is he
Corey?
going to get beaned tonight?
You know what we should walk, Corey?
We're about
this
to walk
fucking
local.
tab at fucking Easy Slider, Deep Ellum, Texas.
I don't ever want that on my name.
This place is great, dude. They play fucking Hall and Oates.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, who's ever on the music, grade A shit.
Grade A shit.
Whoever's on my bar, whoever's on my drink running, not grade A shit.
Not grade A shit. All right, last little bit of a couple of historic
Could you
firsts.
imagine if there was no baseball?
I can't.
That would be like no hell below us.
Can you imagine if there was no heaven or hell below us?
Could you imagine if there was no Golden Boy Coffee Company? Because I hate to.
that would
Check
be
that shit out. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, check that shit out.
They've
in
got a
Denton.
$5 Golden Boy combo. It's a Miller High Life pony and a shot.
Ooh, nice. All right, so the historic first. What did he give you an eye? You got to
Hey,
beat him
look,
now?
He looked at me. He was
He
fucking
looked at
pink
you
plaid.
funny? Look.
This guy over here is in red plaid.
Some-
He wants to stare at me in red
some-
plaid. He can
some
fucking stare
first-
at me in red plaid.
Some first ever, Chase. Joey Votto and Joey Gallo both
The
had
two
historic.
Joes?
Both had historic first. What did they do?
Well, I think Joey
Joey
Votto
Votto
flied out.
popped out to first.
Yeah.
in the infield for the first time in his career.
Yeah.
It's been a long career, Chase. It's been a lot of at-bats.
Joey Gallo didn't grab a half-mast Chubb from Mazzara? Is that where we're at on that one?
That story went away. That story went away real fast because Mazzara didn't play.
Yeah.
He was hitting so poorly that he got benched, and then they had a phantom injury for him. They said they're going to change that celebration. No, Joey Gallo had his first career sack fly.
He's never hit a sack fly. He's never hit a fly
Chase,
ball.
where have you been? 1,300 career at bats and Joey Gallo.
Joey Gallo's dick. I ain't you and Angelica here, guys. I'm my own man. I beat to my own drum.
I'd like to continue this show, but it's real hard with you.
Hey, that girl kills talent. Ego kills talent.
Ego kills talent.
Yes.
That's right. She said. She says she gave you the side eye because you didn't compliment her boots. You were supposed to compliment her boot scooting.
Her boyfriend, like that,
Right.
kills
That kills talent. No, Joey Gallo, 1,300 career at bats. He had never hit
How
a
many?
sack fly. 1,300. Does that sound about right?
1,300 career at bats. Man,
Yeah,
remember
I think
when
that's
Joey-
about
I
three.
remember when Joe
About
was just
3
a little
years.
guy.
You remember when Joe was a little kid?
Yeah, watching him at fucking prep
In Las
league.
Vegas
Yeah,
or
Las
something
Vegas, Nevada.
when he was growing up. No, 3 years and he's never hit a sack fly. He finally hit a sack fly on Sunday.
You don't say things like that when John Lennon's singing about Imagine and being a
you
believer.
say
you
you're just
know?
so lost in the
Yeah,
the
it's like it's
Imagine
one of those
song.
moments where you just kind of tear up.
This might be the bottom 5 of least favorite songs by Lloyd Stevens.
Stevens doesn't like this song?
According to Lloyd Stevens.
What's
yeah.
Lloyd Stevens' least favorite song? Shaka Khan.
I don't think he even knows what that song is.
I'm sure it
Lloyd
has.
Stevens gave me a lot of things that I am or am not thankful for, but one thing he did give me is an appreciation for the old Tom Petty and the CCR, good classic rock taste
What
that he
about-
had.
What was
And
Lloyd?
he said,
Phil-
John Lydon, he sucks. And I say, yes, sir, he did.
What about Lloyd Stevens with?
And that's all,
War.
folks.
Good God, y'all! Like you don't want to protest the Vietnam War, but it's a fucking great
And
song.
we're done here.
Well, are we gonna finish it up, dude?
Look, it was 30 minutes.
I
We
want-
had 15 minutes with Annabelle, okay?
I like Annabelle.
That was it.
Annabelle's
That's
a lot of
45-minute
fun.
show, sir.
We should go find her at Revolver Taco.
We are. I think she's currently at the theater.
No, she said she wasn't gonna go because it was too late.
7:30. She could still go.
She said she wasn't.
She went. Oh, okay. Well, we better go find her. Anyway, I think
Don't
it's
talk
time
about
for.
this because the other tatted redhead in my life might hear this
red-
operation.
Who's the other tattooed redhead in your life? You're a redhead? False.
Ruth's a redhead.
I got you to say a name. She's not a redhead.
Yes, she is. She's
What?
a true redhead.
Did she dye it black?
No, she doesn't dye it black
I
at all.
don't-
It's just a darker. It's like a.
I don't remember any
Auburn or
red in
whatever
those
color.
awful pictures. But
I don't
anyway,
know. Corey and I
the
have to
point
settle
is,
up the tab.
point is,
Carolyn's
it's
not gonna
time.
let us.
It's time to go meet our new friends.
Will call.
Yep, that's true. Hey, we got lots of big things coming to you. We just want to wrap this show up. Thanks for listening, Cold Beers and Curveballs. Big
believe
things
I say-
on the. Huh?
I believe I say something after that, right?
I don't know, but I was going to say big things on the horizon. We're trying to get some collaboration going with local DFW sports types, and hey, maybe we're going to give you a big old network of shows coming to you soon.
Well, like a
It's-
big announcement.
that's a big almost announcement. I think we're
Hey,
going to
I think we
cut
might
it short
have that
right
guy
there.
that does. I think we might have him doing that for us because he doesn't have a job anymore. Chris Berman.
I don't ever want to be associated with Chris Berman. I'm sorry if you do.
What about Jim Rohn?
No, you are the Jim Rome. Okay, there's only room for one of you. All right, Chase giggled at that joke, even though it wasn't a very good joke, which
Wasn't
means
a good
Chase
joke.
has
It was a
had
dead
too much
joke.
to drink, so that means we're wrapping it up.
Because I'm enjoying my alcohol responsibly, but
Enjoy
enjoying
your
my baseball
irresponsibly. It is draft night. It's going to be a good time. Hey, that's it for episode 61. Thanks for everyone who's listened to us.
CB and CB podcast on that.
You know where to find us. Yeah.
Snapchat and Twitter. Cold
Look,
Beers
I
and
think our
Curveballs on
I think
Facebook.
our chief of Snapchat,
I
she's
think we
been
might be CB and CB podcast going.
she's been
from now on out.
absent.
She has been
lately.
absent.
So check us out on Twitter. Check us out on Instagram. Check us out on Facebook. And in only 1 week
1 week.
is a party at the yard, and that's where we'll be tailgating. So
$10 and dollar beers. We'll see you guys next time.
join us there.